Hello guys, today I will be talking about Nofap semen retention in relation to money, wealth and financial stability. The question is, does Nofap or semen retention makes you rich, or does it make your finance grow bigger? I think that about this question I have watched there a few videos before me when I was in Nofap, they call the monk mode, which is like total abstaining from any kind of this kind of activity, no watching, no being in relationship, also no satisfying yourself by yourself. So at that time I was watching one video and then he was talking about the relationship between Nofap and semen retention and financial stability. And gradually, at that time I was 6 months, or not 6 months, actually just 3 or 4 months at that time. It was 2020 March. I started in 2019 December. So from that time till this time, it's almost around 3 or 4 years that I am on and off with Nofap. And then I can make a claim. I can say that yes, Nofap, semen retention, definitely have some kind of things to do with your financial stability. So from my own personal experience, when I started Nofap in 2019 December, from December till March there was no change in my life, and then I was just stable. And then from March I started working, and then I started working in a way that I wake up in the morning at 6 o'clock, I work till 6 o'clock in the evening for almost 12 hours, and then it was 1 hour to come back and then 1 hour to go to work. It was 14 clean hours on the way at work, and then I was exhausting myself for almost like 6 months. At that time I was setting myself $10,000, 10,000 euro for my security, because I needed that money to secure some kind of steps in the future. So by the end of the 6 or 7 months, if I'm not sure, that I was almost reaching $9,000 at that time, and then I have never ever had more than $3,000 in my life, in my hand, until my 29th, so I'm not sure how old I was. So 28, 29 years of my life, I have never had that much money in my hand before. So I accumulated it, and of course it didn't really make me happy by that time, because I was fighting with also, 1 second, so I don't know, I was talking about happiness. Of course, I had some issues with my mental state at the time, but that much money did not really make me so much happy. But it was there. I had that money by the end of the certain time, like 6-7 months. And then especially for me, a person who comes from third world countries, making money there was very difficult, and we cannot reach that much level of money in our country. But at the time I was in Israel, so I was working there also sometimes. So not too much into details, I want to just give you information about how Nofap changed your financial stability. So after that, of course, I continued 1 more year, and then I gradually reached to 20,000 even. I think it's not a good idea to talk about that, but anyway, so most of them I spent it already. So I reached 20,000, but later I got into a relationship. I don't say that I spent a lot while I was in my relationship, or I squandered money, no. But there was a definitely difference when I was on Nofap, and then the quality of the money you make, okay? At that time, when you make money, you can keep all the money, or even so you spend so much money, still somehow your money does not disappear, your money does not really dissolve by itself by just spending. But when you are giving up on Nofap in certain way, of course, I'm not encouraging anyone to continue for a prolonged period of time, because I don't think it's a healthy. In mental way, of course, not the physical way. Physical, there is no problem, but in mental way, I think you need some kind of intimacy and relationship to sustain your life at certain point, okay? So, but when you want to make more money, when you want to get rich, when you want to change something about your finance, start from your Nofap. If you're not into a relationship yet, and then if you are looking for ways to start your financial stability, to balance your financial stability, and then you are all over, you don't know what to do, start from Nofap. Go for 6 months. 6 clean months without doing anything, and at that time you will feel the energy. That energy creates something. that energy makes the money. They said that energy is everything in this universe is energy. That's very, very, very true. As your energy goes higher, everything around your life, everything around you is also changing according to your energy. Low level of energy, low level of life. High level of energy, high level of life. High level of social communication. High level of financial stability. High level of self-respect, confidence, so many things. So just try to give up on this kind of things, PMO, watching a lot of videos or satisfying yourself, indulging yourself in the satisfaction. Give up on these things. I know it sounds very difficult, but it definitely was to go. For me, in the beginning, it was sounding impossible to go without it 1 week even, or sometimes 3 or 4 days. But when I started, I just continued for 2 weeks. After that, I decided, okay, I can continue for more. So if you can do it more than 1 week or 2 weeks, just practice gradually, never give up. Don't give up and continue doing it. One day you will grab this mental strength and then you will continue and you will see it, how it changed your life. Thank you very much for watching. And then and by the way, the reason why I am really thinking that this is a Nofap, because after I give up on Nofap in a certain way, not of course indulging myself in, just in relationship wise, I got into a relationship and I see that the money still comes because I don't do it at all. I mean, like a masturbation way, but it's not as much as it used to be before, so it has some difference. So I guess it has big role in financial stability. That's all, I guess. Thank you very much for watching, and then continue your journey and then be strong, be healthy.